everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be planning with this gorgeous kit by Pretty on Paper company. It's called Diana, and this is the this is the white space kit. It's a 4-pager. It comes with the full boxes as well as some quarter boxes down below. Some more boxes, date covers, washi, and a simplified headers section. The washi, more boxes, sidebar elements, some of which I have obviously already started filling in, and then this crazy awesome stuffed to the brim functional deco sheet, which also has some checklists and all of this. So we are gonna dive right on in. And I feel like the last 2 weeks my style has been very similar, where the washi's at the bottom and then I line up all of my full boxes up here and then just fill in the middle. This week I'm gonna go a little bit different, and I'm still gonna put my washi at the bottom and date covers at the top, obviously, because where else would you put a date cover? But I'm not gonna line up my full boxes directly below that. I'm gonna just randomly place them within. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna put down my bottom washi, which I think I might cut down a little bit now that I think about it. No, I'll do it. I'll just go full. No, I'm gonna cut that down. While you watch me fail at cutting washi, I'd like to take the opportunity to welcome this week's new subscribers. There were so many of you that a video was the only way to show all of your names. I'm Reese, and my style of planning is a hybrid of hourly functionality and vertical stickering that I call Vourly. It works for my busy life and satisfies my desire for pretty kits. Feel free to check out some of my playlists, and thank you so much for supporting my channel. And be sure to check out the description box for more awesome creators. Now back to this washi. Okay, hopefully that works. It should. I don't see why it wouldn't. But doing new things is scary. All right, so let's grab the thicker of the two pieces and lay that down. Yeah, I like that. It still gives me a lot of white space. I mean, this is a white space kit. I should probably try to keep some white space, right? I never do. I start off leaving white space, and then it's just a cluttered mess by the end of the week. Granted, it's a cluttered mess that I like. That is so not the same. How did I mess up? That is a huge difference. How did I not measure that the same both ways? You know what? I was probably doing the colored area, which includes some of the margins, maybe? And yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I messed that up, but I did. Oh well. We're just gonna stack the original pieces right back on top and pretend it never happened. So let's just line up the pattern as best as possible. There we go. And there we go. All right. Yay, we are off to such a good start here. All right, let's put these on. There we go. Before I go into my hourly commitments, I'm going to do my sidebar, which means I need to pick as I move my chair, I need to pick a full box to use. think I'm gonna go with this one. I like to use quote boxes off there, but I really want to put that one in the middle. So let's set aside that one. I feel like quote boxes are harder to line up accurately now because that little box that's there isn't as wide as a full box is. So it's like, okay, try and get that exactly flat, because if you don't, you're all messed up and everything goes crooked. Okay, so the sidebar elements, I'm gonna use all of them. And normally these weekly boxes I use for counting my Fitbit steps, but Pretty on Paper Company has these little boxes that has a total at the bottom, so it's kind of perfect for tracking your steps in here. But I'm doing this 21-day arm challenge, and then like you do a workout for your arms on the odd numbered days, and then you have a rest day on the even days. And so I have added in a plank challenge, sort of. I say sort of because it was a challenge that I was doing, and then I got lazy and never finished it, because I'm really good at starting challenges that are 30 days, and then like 20 days in I give up or I get distracted, and yeah, never actually finish it. So I kind of made up my own for the rest of that week, and I entered those in already on here, so I know what exercise I need to do. Why did I put workouts up here when I meant it for here? This is what happens when I talk while laying stickers down. All right, let's get some UnDu. This might actually be a really, oh, I'm just bumping everything. This might be a good opportunity to do a comparison of green UnDu versus yellow UnDu. There is a difference. I love the yellow, can't stand the green. So I need to move all of this so that I can move the workouts down to be underneath here. And I needed to use, not next week, I want this week. Or I don't need a header at all, I guess, right there. How about, let's see, place some of this washi, I guess. I'll set this one aside. All right, so when you're using UnDu, you need to have a surface available that's like a sticker backing paper so that you can lay your stickers down. So I'm gonna take these off with the green, and I'm gonna take the bottom ones off with the yellow so that you can see the difference. So we'll start with the green, which is for those of us, that's like the only option for people who live in California, because it's a like no VOC formulation. So I'm gonna lay those down, and I'm just gonna set these aside. You'll notice that the paper, like the planner page itself, is very wet looking. It looks saturated. These guys don't want to stay on there. That's pretty normal. Stay. Okay, so I'm gonna just use the weight of this to kind of weigh that down a little bit and set that off to the side. This is all still wet, notice. All right, so now I'm gonna use the yellow UnDu to remove these boxes. Again, not using a ton of it. I'm just gonna stick those right there. They come up easily. Now you'll see the yellow is already dissolving or evaporating really fast, whereas this still looks super wet, and that's where the green one was. Let's compare. Not sticky, but that's not surprising considering that I had just laid these stickers down, so there wasn't really enough time for the sticker residue to really adhere to the page. Normally though, like if I had laid these down last week and decided to do it now to change it, there would be sticky residue behind. Still, the green section you can tell is very wet and you can see through the page, whereas the yellow, it's gone. It's wet to the touch, or it's not wet to the touch, it's dry. And that's it. All you see on the page from the yellow area is shadowing from ink that's on the other side of the page. Green, very wet still. So we just wait. And obviously these are still dry, or they are dry. So I'm gonna set them down on this sticker backing because I don't want them to lose their stickiness, but they don't need any sort of weight to keep them down, whereas these ones that were taken up with the green keep wanting to curl. All right, again, this is dry now to the touch, but you can still see through it, which is super annoying because that means that that chemical is still inside the paper versus done. It's gonna be like 10 minutes before that's actually dry enough and gone. So I'll leave it like that for now. Let's move on over here. I'm gonna try and leave that in the frame so you can see really in semi-real time how that's going. So let's just move straight into my weekend commitments. First of all, I need a weekend banner. Grab the one straight off of there. I haven't done this in a while, but I'm gonna use my thingamajiggy to just lay that right there. On Saturday, we've got a bunch of stuff going on. I'm actually gonna use one of the full boxes right there. I've got this one, which has just like this border, but it's really light on the inside, so we can actually fill it in with stuff. And that works out well because my husband is going to be super busy all morning. He's got basketball to coach, basketball to referee, and then basketball to play himself. So I'm gonna use a taupe blank schedule box, a white, and maybe this like teal-ish color. Although, no, I'm gonna put that teal one down. I'm gonna grab one of these don't forget boxes. How about this one? I think those will all fit. All right, so I'm gonna lay this down. Lay that down. And I'm not gonna put the don't forget down there because then what's the point of having used a full box, right? Right. So I'll leave that like that, and I'm gonna use my usual Planner Bliss mini sports icons, the basketballs, to mark that these are basketball commitments. I'm gonna set them off to the side a little bit just so that I can still have lots of room to write who they are up against. That works for me. What else on Saturday? I want to finish what we have labeled Project Purge. And that sounds silly, but my word of the month for January is purge. And we cleaned out our garage. We did a bunch of like organizing in there so that we can fit our cars in the garage. We got a storage unit. I organized all of that while my husband had the flu. It's just, yeah, purge, getting rid of stuff, going to Salvation Army and making donations. Like, yeah, we're tired of having unusable space in the garage. So I'm gonna write Project Purge right here, and then underneath that I'm gonna say something like make a donation run or something, and I'll use that little check mark spot. These are from the checklist quarter boxes by Bubba Bear Studios. And I'll be able to check that off when it is done. Saturday evening, I don't know what's going on. We're probably gonna have a date night this week, but I don't know if it'll be Friday or Saturday, so I'm gonna leave that blank for now. Checking in on our sidebar. This is still discolored, which is driving me crazy because I want to just use that already. Sunday, we've got church in the morning. So I'm going to use a half box right there. I need to post my full week, so I'm going to use maybe some washi. Washi. I'm gonna put that right there, and I'm gonna use that as a backer for my Bubba Bear Studios midweek and full week post reminders. I went ahead and grabbed midweek because I'm gonna just use it right now. I'll put it down at the top of Wednesday. Go. The rest of Sunday. So Sunday we've also got the Pro Bowl. I'm going to use the movie marquee, although I don't really want blue next to blue. I'll move it down here. Put that right there for the Pro Bowl. And I'm going to use a football mini sports icon by Planner Bliss. I'm gonna stick it right there in the middle for that. And then Sunday night, we have dinner at my mother-in-law's house. And since I don't wanna completely run out of full box or half boxes, I'm gonna grab one of these glitter 1/3 boxes by Bubba Bear Studios. I'm thinking maybe this blush or light pink one would work. And I'm gonna stick that right there just so that it covers up both of the timestamps right there. And since this kit doesn't come with the littles sheet, I don't have 7 meal icons, I just have 4. So I'm gonna use some of my, I actually wanna use orange Bubba Bear Studios icons for dinner on Sunday night at her house. So there's that. Saturday I'm gonna leave blank. Friday, don't know what we're doing in the evening, but this whole working backwards thing is certainly interesting. Friday is payday. So I'm gonna grab this guy. Friday is also, oh, Friday, let's use that. I need to pay some bills. Do I have a bill due sticker? I feel like I do somewhere. Oh yeah, pay this, that works. That works. And let's use, we'll just use this one. And maybe we will have some more washi, I'm thinking. Let's grab this one. Put that right there. I'm gonna put payday. I'm gonna kind of purposefully stack it sideways a bit. I'm gonna put pay this directly below that. And I'm gonna put it's Friday up on top. Why not? I need to upload. What sticker shall I use for uploading? I think I'm gonna go with one of these mini flags and another one of my checklist quarter boxes from Bubba Bear Studios. maybe not the flag after all. Let's stick that right back there. Oh, I could use this little laptop. That works. I'll just stick that right there. Friday, I also normally run errands. So, what kind of errands running things do we have? We've got adulting is hard. That's technically true. Oh, got this little grocery basket. That works. I guess I could put shopping day, but I go to the grocery store and Target and Costco. That's not really any of those things. Heavy hook day. Let's throw that on Wednesday. I guess I'm going to grab a to-do header and put that down right here. And then one of the things I really like about Pretty on Paper Company is that the heart check strips line up with the hourly lines. That is so incredibly rare. I can't even tell you. So I'm gonna grab one of these peachy colored ones, and I'm just gonna lay that down right there. Nope, 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 nope. Of course, I'm not laying it down correctly so that it fully lines up. And I just ripped my page a little bit because today is just a struggle bus kind of day. Maybe they don't fully line up anymore. No. Okay, so we're gonna shorten this a little bit. Seems like I can get away with 4. So I'm gonna trim that little guy down. Put this down. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get. And then I'll put down my little grocery basket. Why not? Speaking of why not, I think this is as dry as that's going to get. However, I think you can see that that still has some shadowing, which drives me crazy. And looking over here, these guys still don't want to stick, ones that were pulled up with the green, whereas the ones that I pulled up with the yellow are fully adhered to the backing. So not only is the green one taking forever to dry and to be able to quickly move on, but you kind of have to babysit the stickers that you pull up to make sure that they retain some of their stickiness when you use them again. Whereas the yellow one smells terrible and is probably toxic, which is why you can't buy it in California. But you can work on your area almost immediately and you don't have to worry about the re-sticking factor. So if you're like me and you're in California and you can't buy the yellow one online, find a friend out of state who will send it to you and pay them over PayPal or something. That's what I had to do. And I am very, very thankful that I have planner friends who come through when I need my UnDu. I did not mean to rhyme that, but it did. Sorry. All right, so I'm gonna lay down these habit trackers and just push them and hopefully they will stay down. Now I'm gonna put down my workouts one, but I'm gonna separate it with some washi because I did not lay those down in the right color order. Again, struggling today. Where is my other page that has the washi on it? Oh, right here in front of me. Wow. Wow, Weaver, get it together. Okay. Let's put this down. Separate it out. Put down my header. Put down my other ones. I don't even think I'm going in the same order for these boxes, but it doesn't matter because everything is at least under the correct headers. I'm going to finish this off with important or spending. Of course, the two headers that I want to use are blue, just like this box, which means I would need another piece of washi to separate. Oh, but there's teeny tiny ones. Look at how teeny tiny that piece of washi is. Yes, yes. Teeny tiny washi. Separate this out. I'm going to do important. And then I'm going to stack two of these check-off quarter boxes because my lines are not going to match up, and I'm going to alternate them which side because why not? Okay, sidebar is finally done. Unless, of course, I'm sure I have deco that I can throw in here. Yep, I do. I've got a little kettlebell right there. Bam. And there's a little shoe. Bam. That works. Okay. I don't know what I'm even going to use as my headers. Or not my headers, my habits to track, but that is okay. Oh, and there's two cameras. Yes. Got a little confused because they weren't next to each other, but I can make that work. So I'll put one next to midweek and one next to full week. All right, I'm back on track here. This is looking good. This is making me happy. All right, so where was I? Friday, don't know what's going on, but we will at some point have dinner. So I'm going to put my little guy down right there. That works. On Thursday, since apparently working backwards is just what we are doing now, we've got piano at 4. I'm not going to put it at 4 o'clock though. I'm going to stick it a little bit higher up, and I'm going to use my piano beans by Bear Studios to mark piano. And we're gonna have dinner afterwards. So their little meal icon, and there's room after for whatever it is we end up doing that night. On Thursday, I also need to edit the video that I am putting up on Friday. So I'm gonna use this like 3rd size box right there. I don't know if I've got another computer on my page. I don't see one, so that's okay. I'm gonna grab a laptop cutie then. I'm thinking this one for editing. On Wednesday, a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm going to grab, oh, I'm not putting in full boxes. I need to do that. How about, I'm gonna go with this. All right, yellow UnDu to the rescue. Pick that guy up. Move it over, movie marquee. There we go. Works. I'm gonna put my full box down right there. That is almost dry. there was a me time, wasn't there? Maybe? Me time. There it is, me time. Yay! And I'm going to use, how about one of these super dark skinny labels. Put that right there. Put me time right there. And then the move this down a little bit as well, just so there's a little bit better spacing. Pro Bowl right there. Blow on it a little bit, and boom, it's ready to go. Whoops. Slipping around a bit. There we go. And ta-da. Look at how fast yellow UnDu is. That's crazy. All right, so me time, that, a full box. I already technically used a full box over here, so I'm gonna wait right there, but I definitely need one on Friday, and I'm thinking I am due for a quote one, although I could, let's see. I don't think I'm going to use the French press. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left, and most likely I'm not going to have room on Wednesday. How about I put down my Wednesday stuff and then I'll come back and decide, because if I do have room on Wednesday, I want to use this dark one so it goes in the middle. But if I don't have room for it, then it's available. And I would probably put it here, in which case I could have a quote there, so they're separated. I don't know. I almost think this Boss Babe one would be good on Thursday, because it's a computer and I'm editing. Yes, we're doing it. Executive decision, it's happening. There we go, yay! Okay, Wednesday. I am all over the place. I am so sorry. I feel bad because there might be several of you who are new subscribers, because I'm not normally this scatterbrained, I promise. Well, I mean, I'm not fantastic at being perfectly on track, but it's not normally this bad. So if you stuck with me so far, God bless ya. Wednesday. Focus, Weaver, focus. Oh. In the evening, we are going to put down a half box because I need to film, but there's a sticker for that. Goodness gracious. There's one that says plan next week, and that is what I'm going to be doing. So I guess I'll just stick it down here. Yeah. Maybe, sure, that works, I guess. Yeah, it's gonna work. It just does. And you know what? I'm gonna take the planner that comes with it and a little Reese bean from when I was a PR girl for Bubba Bear Studios. I'm thinking this peach and blue. Lately I've been putting them over here, but I think I'm gonna mix it up and go on the left this time and write film. I do that while my husband is at basketball. So I'm gonna grab this peach colored one. I'm gonna flip it over because hopefully I can cover that flag with my mini basketball icon. Yes, that works. Before basketball, we've got Boy Scouts, and I'm going to use this big blue box right there, and I always use my black paws from Bubba Bear Studios to mark Boy Scout stuff. And then before that, we've got dinner. Boom. then the only major thing aside from midweek that I need to do on Wednesday would be going to the Scout shop to make my purchases since I am in charge of our pack. I'm going to use a full or a quarter box for that. And yay, I do have room after all for my full box. I'm going to scoot it all the way down so that there's room for adding maybe a little bit in up here. That's a little bit crooked. I might move it later. I'm not sure, but for now, it's fine. But yeah, there's a little bit of room right here if I wanted to add a to-do type thing. So Scouts, that's fine. Tuesday is weigh-in day, and I know I saw a sticker for that. Ooh, I should use one of these glittery boxes. That's fun. It's almost like there's so many good things on here that I don't see them until it's too late. Let's put weigh-in right up here because that is the first thing I do in the morning on weigh-in day, because you know you weigh the least amount when you first wake up, then you go to the bathroom. Weigh in, girl, weigh in. Tuesday evening tends to be really busy for us, so let's work backwards from there. My husband's going to be at basketball again, this time coaching. So I'm going to use another super skinny label from the kit and a basketball right there. While he is doing that, we will be FaceTiming with my mom. Although I need to put down a trash reminder before then. Do I have a little trash can on here? Happy Meal, gas, TVs, no cooking. There's a house, I guess I could do that. Or I'll just use an alarm clock. That works. Let's go with blue, maybe? Which skinny little label am I using? I think I'll use gray. And then I will use a blue alarm clock. Although now I've got a, All right, I think I will use my full box after all. Not full box, half box. For FaceTime with my mom, just so that my icon doesn't get super smashed up against the planner that I've got poking out over there. Do I have a telephone on here? No. Or a heart. There's balloons. Nope, I'm not seeing anything I can use for FaceTiming with my mom, so I'll have to go through my stash of stuff and find something. All right, so what else do I have going on? Oh, I need to register my son for baseball, and that is after dinner as well. I'm gonna use my craft knife to kind of pick up that little edge. Come on, come on. I didn't realize I pushed this down so hard. Flatten it out a little bit. Just want to lift it up. As my craft knife falls off of the desk. Of course it does. All right, I'm gonna put that down. And then need my baseball mini icon. Put that there. And then finally, it is time for a meal marker. Although if I really think about it, these are all out of order. These happen at the exact same time, and that happens at the end of the night. Yep, I'm moving things again. Good thing I have this UnDu because I am just everywhere tonight. I am everywhere. I need my knife. I need to move quickly too. Retrieving that after I put that down. Okay, so just dropping stuff everywhere. All right, so trash is at the end of the night. We're going to FaceTime my mom after those other things. I am going to registration. Scoot, scoot, scoot. I can kind of move this around still because it's just slightly damp. It's not 100% set yet. And then he will be at basketball. Okay. If I just leave those how they are, they will dry on their own. All right. I think that's it for Tuesday. And then there's Monday. Monday. Today's family night. I'm going to use the pink one. Almost out of washi, so I'm just going to skip it. I'm going to use the pink box. And I'm going to put down, I'm going to go with game night, because really that's most likely what we are going to do. I'll set it at an angle this way. And I'm going to put my meal marker down right here. I plan things out chronologically, so even though these things will be happening around the same time all of these days, I'm putting this one way far down because Mondays I tend to put my to-do list and things that I don't get done on Monday, which does tend to be my most productive day. Whatever I don't finish on Monday, I kind of treat as like my weekly to-do list over here. It just happens over here and I just check it off, preferably before I have to post my midweek on Wednesday, so it looks like I'm actually on top of my stuff. But yes. All right, so Monday. I'll probably do a to-do list up here. And then, yeah, we'll do, how about, what color? Blue? Yes, we'll do blue. Blue, right there. And then I think I'll just leave it blank because I'm gonna use my little Wild Sunshine individual check boxes that fit on the lines, and I'll just add as many as I need. So let's put in some full boxes, shall we? Yes. I think I'm gonna use the girl on the laptop. Up here. And then goal getter, I'm gonna put down here. Again, leaving plenty of expansion space for a to-do list right there. Do I have a laundry day sticker? I do. I'm gonna put laundry day right there. I normally like to make a little list so I know what I'm doing when, but I'm gonna skip that. I think I'm gonna grab some white out and put it and cover that up, maybe. I don't know. Then again, I haven't been doing that for all my other ones. I've got random times sticking out, so I will just deal with it. Deal with it. That's fine. Laundry day. I'll be making my expanding to-do list right here. I'll probably put another one of these check boxes there. What else? What kind of fun things do I have? Oh, I do need to get a haircut. Oh, and there's a little laundry basket, which is nice because realistically, this is what's gonna happen. Ready for this? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put down 3. And yes, it is going a little bit into that box, but that's fine. Realistically, this second one is going to be finish putting away laundry. To do, I'm gonna have my haircut be separate from that, and I think I need to use something from over here. One of these. How about silver? Yes, yes, yes. I'm in desperate need of a haircut. So let's put that right there. I'll get a haircut on Friday. Friday does not have a full box, but I feel like I need one like over here. Which ones do I have left? I have a quote box. How about put that there, and then I'll move my meal marker down a little bit. That works. That works. Stick that there. There we go. Because really, if push comes to shove, I don't mind putting something on my washi. That is okay. And I technically already used my full box for Saturday, but I like having room for expansion down here. And I do have a few boxes left that I could put down there. So I'm not too terribly worried about the bottom. Something will happen. Although I could just make an executive decision and say, we're gonna have a date night on Saturday. That might be, yep, I think that's what's happening right now. Indeed it is, yep, yep, yep. I'm gonna put date night right there. And then I like to take some sort of box, probably this pink one, and say who the kids are with. Where are, oh, there it is. I thought I had put my last meal marker down, but apparently I did not. There we go. And to fill up that little awkward space on Saturday, I'm gonna take this scalloped box and lay that down. And then there are still 2 super skinny pieces of washi. I'm gonna take the thinner one and stick it right in the middle. Boom, decorative divider. Yes. All right. What else do I need to do? I don't know. So I kind of like that I've got a variety of to-do list things. Like I'm gonna have individual check boxes on Monday. I'll probably have individual check boxes Thursday. But then I've got an included checklist on Friday. This matches this. It's just, yeah. It's interesting, but I like it. I don't normally like to have things that are not matchy-matchy, but I feel like this time it works. I don't know why, it just does. So, I think, let's see, do I have anything fun like a, yep, you know what, I'll use a flag. Let's use a flag right there for church. I could kind of use this house though. Let's do that instead. I am LDS or Mormon, as most people know us. And fun fact, but our churches do not have crosses on the top or steeples or whatever. They just have a point, which is technically a steeple, but yeah, we don't have a cross on the top of our building. I'm gonna use this little face mask down here next to me time, because why not? Looking at all the various deco that I have, maybe I'll use this movie night one on Thursday, because we do tend to have, like when we have time together and we don't have other plans, we like to watch movies together as a family. And I'm gonna put this lower down so that I can write the name of whatever we watch on Netflix in the box. That'll be fun. Memory keeping kind of thingamajigger. So I'm gonna go ahead and start writing on this. All right, here we are back in my A5 binder. I love the way that this has turned out so far. It's really full for pre-planning, but I still feel like I have plenty of room to expand. My giant weekly to-do list is gonna be here and filling in like a midweek kind of thing right here. And I can always use UnDu to remove things, like potentially this half box, which got smudged. I did add a little Excited Bean by Bubba Bear Studios to that. This is the clip I'm gonna go with this week. It is by Shepherd Supply Company, and I love it because she is very much like me with my brown hair, always on top of my head. I wear glasses, and I spend a great deal of time behind my little laptop. So this just screams me, and it's very boss babe vibe. So I think it's just perfect. Be sure you're following me on Instagram at @ReesePlans to see if this box survives and to see how things change as I hit the midweek and all of that. And if you are not subscribed already, feel free to do so. I'm not normally the type to ask you to do that, but I do have a deadline I am working against. Hopefully I will get to 1,000 subscribers before mid-February, but if not, it's really not a huge deal. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Sorry I'm all over the place today, but maybe it's a little bit more entertaining. I don't know. And I will see you next week. Bye-bye.